mean? It's wordplay. This ain't to make friends.
All I gotta do is hit the gym a little bit. We'll be back.
All you gotta do is nothing.
We'll be back to that.
You ready to go? Is you ready to pod?
Yeah, I'm ready to pod.
Fucking 6 o'clock, man. I'm ready for another close-up, Mr. DeVille. Welcome to Wordplay Podcast, episode 70. I am your host, Dre Parker, and as always, by my side, Big J.
What up?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. You?
Man, I miss my dogs.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of missed you, bro.
What you mean? What happened?
Because we took that bye week last week.
Oh, yeah,
It
we
was
did.
an unscheduled bye week due to the holiday. We just decided to say, you know what, let's enjoy the holiday.
And just chill out a little bit.
Just chill, relax.
You still came over here, though.
Yeah, I still came through. This shit felt like a vacation, though.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I mean?
I'm back. I'm ready. You know, energy back. Come on, let's get it.
Okay. How was your week, though, man? Why was your 2 weeks?
Let's see. What did I do? My holiday was real fun. We went to Dodge Park. I went with my family, my brothers and his wife, and his in-law side of the family.
Okay.
And then my mom and shit. So it was fun. Everybody kind of got along and integrated. They played volleyball and shit.
Okay, they kind of got along. Did they?
Oh, no, they got along. They got along. I'm just saying. It was just like, it wasn't enough of us to make an imprint. It was more of them than us.
Yeah.
It's probably only like 4.
You got to relax. You got to chill.
Yeah,
if
no,
you go down.
It's mostly girls, but I can go, you know.
Knocking hoes out. Bitch, shut up.
Like trade nigga. Everybody getting it.
I'm hitting everybody.
But how was your shit?
Bittersweet. I buried my dog. Well, I didn't bury him. We had to put him to sleep.
Yeah, rest in peace, Chino.
Yeah, rip the Chino. That shit was difficult a little bit, like, because my wife had him a year before me and her got together. Yeah. So I came in. He was
catch up.
Yeah, I was playing catch up. He was still a puppy, but me and him had grew this bond. And I cried, and I didn't know I was gonna cry. Yeah. But that's why I don't like having animals, because unless you get a motherfucking bird, nigga, you're gonna outlive every animal that you own.
Yeah,
and
most likely.
And then you get these puppies, and then they just like your kids. You raise them up, and they grown, and then they pass. That's a lot of pain to be dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially for the kids too. Like for y'all to have kids and they get into ages where they notice the difference when the dog ain't gonna be there no more, so it's gonna be really like fucked up. Yeah. So I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
It's fucked up, man.
Rest in peace, Chino.
Yeah, rip the Chino, Bambino. Other than that though, like it was smooth. You know what I'm saying? We grieve daily. I still think I hear the nigga here and there. Yeah,
you gonna get those phantom them phantom barks and shit like that.
I found his collar today and shit, and I just smelled it. It still smelled like him. So I put it in the bag so it could keep his scent in there. You know what I mean? Like I never had a dog.
Yeah.
So, but I knew I didn't want that shit because I don't deal with death like everybody deal with death. Like that shit fucked me up.
Yeah,
especially when
close
people
to
are close to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but not gonna let that ruin the episode. This is episode 70. So that means if you're just tuning in, you got 69 of them bitches to catch up with us. Now, let's start with things people do for views. Okay. In typical wordplay fashion, things people do for views. We just pick a random motherfucking video. We see some goofy shit somebody do, which is pretty much every day.
Yeah, it ain't hard to find.
It's not hard to find.
Go ahead.
And we talk about it a little bit.
What you got this week?
So this video is a little disturbing. It was a pregnant lady, and she had a gun to the lady that was cheating with her husband.
Oh, yeah, I seen that video. You sent me that.
And she hit her with the pistol.
Yeah, she hit her twice.
And then opened her up.
Yeah.
Damn.
She had the devil horns. It was like bleeding out of here.
Now, I'm not saying she was entirely wrong. But why on earth
would you do that shit on camera?
Would you do that shit on live?
I mean,
why on earth?
Yeah.
You do realize that the young lady has all grounds to arrest your dumb ass.
Or get her arrested.
Or get you arrested, rather. This is the stupidest shit in the world.
Yeah, and that's how you know it's bad in the era that we in right now. Just because for you to know that and to still do that, that means you really just don't give a fuck.
I'm not even gonna blame it because she pregnant and she moody and shit like that. But why I want to see you holding the pistol up to your motherfucking husband.
I want to see her stand in front of the judge and still have that same energy.
It's no excuse.
I don't want to see her crying and shit. But that's what 9 times out of 10, that's what happens every time. You play tough online and all that shit, but then when you get in front of the judge, you crying and I just want to be with my family. I don't want. No, you should have thought about that shit when you was smacking this motherfucker in the head with a gun.
She smacked the shit out of her.
She was too. And old girl, I don't even. Where was they at? Was they at the girl? It seemed like they was at the pregnant girl house. Yeah,
she had her on the porch.
Yeah, so it's kind of like it was kind of warranted.
I'm not saying that girl wasn't 100% wrong.
Yeah. It's just the fashion that she did it like on live.
Don't do it on live, like you know what I'm saying. Girl probably won't. You know what I'm saying? Press charges or no shit like that because she was wrong.
Yeah.
You fucking this nigga, her husband in their house.
In their house, yeah.
In their bed, in their sheets.
You sound like her.
Pillow.
You sound like her for a second, nigga.
Yeah, I was trying to capture the moment.
Trying
to do a little background.
Yeah, but that's crazy though. Like to see that on live, and not only just that type of situation, it's just situations in general. Like it's a lot more exposure. Like I didn't never see this much domestic violence on nothing in life.
And just to elaborate on domestic violence is not just between a man
and a woman. It's in a domestic area.
It's in a domestic or a domicile.
Yeah.
We know some of these words.
Yeah. Message.
That shit just was fucked up. And I just was like, what is the point? Like, what is the point of doing it on live?
Yeah. I mean,
your husband was wrong. Like, not only did he cheat, niggas cheat.
Yeah.
But he cheated on you with, I'm assuming somebody you knew.
Yeah.
In your house, in your bed, in your sheets, on your pillow, with your headboard smacking against the wall.
Yeah.
It's a whole motherfucking recipe for murder.
Yeah.
So they was wrong.
Yeah. I mean, but at the same time, she was wrong too.
She was wrong.
She wasn't wrong for hitting her. She just wrong for recording that shit.
My thing is, I wouldn't even put the mag out because, and I'm watching the video. I'm like, this chick is pregnant. She is emotional. I'm like, she is gonna shoot the shit out this girl on live. That's what I thought of when she hit her with the first. I said, oh, she about to kill this bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, 100%.
I mean, because like it could have been proven otherwise if she would have had like if she didn't have a gun originally. Yeah, it would have just been assault, assault with a deadly weapon. Yeah, it's like you watching the charges rack up as you watch the video.
And I'm looking. So my question to you would be, even though girl who cheated was wrong,
yeah,
if she come back and shoot the shit out this lady,
would she be wrong?
Would she be wrong?
Nah, because you can't really dictate the reaction to something that you do to somebody.
Because I go by the philosophy, nigga, I'm not pulling my mag out on nothing I ain't about to kill.
Yeah.
Period.
Big facts.
So,
I mean, because it's a waste of time at that point.
It's a waste of time because you threatening my life. Nigga, that shit will, because having a gun pointed at you and getting pistol whipped will fuck you up forever.
Yeah.
So, and that do something to people. I got to get rid of this motherfucker.
It's a trigger.
It's a trigger.
Yeah.
And don't let me be slightly off my rocker.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna die, bitch. Soon as you drop that baby, I got to come kill you. Or I'm gonna bring a bat and I'm gonna beat you till you unrecognizable. I'm not encouraging violence. But what I'm saying is this is shit that people do. You can't just pull a gun on a motherfucker because they wronged you.
Because normally people, like, it's not like a thing where, oh, you give me like high energy and I come with low energy. No, I match your energy every time.
Every time.
So if you give me that, then it ain't nowhere to go but up from there. Either you're gonna have to die or you're gonna have to get pistol whipped yourself.
If that girl would have said, bitch, you better kill me, that bitch would have killed her. Yeah. She'd have killed her. Because I heard the anger. She was angry enough to hit her with the mag.
Yeah.
If she would have told her, you better kill me, she would have killed her.
On live.
On live.
Yeah. So as the nigga, like, do you have to feel a certain type of bad? Because now you, not only did you cheat, now your girl is doing shit out of character. Now she about to go to jail with your baby. Or possibly go to jail with your baby.
What you mean? I don't understand the question.
Like, it kind of like, it makes him feel more guilty than regular guilty.
Because he's the reason why it happened.
Yeah, because now he made her react that way.
I don't give a fuck if a girl walked around your house naked. Nigga, if you gonna smash, take her to the short stay, $30 for about 4 hours. Knock her down. Or take her in your truck, beat her down in behind the house. Don't fuck her in the house, nigga.
With all her shit. Yeah, that's fucked up.
You fucked her in her bed, in her sheets, on her pillow, with her headboard smacking against the wall.
Nigga, you creating a crime of passion at that point.
Nigga, what? In some states, if she'd have killed both of y'all, she'd have got away with the shit.
OJ did.
That nigga Arthur.
For real.
I don't even want to go there, but you know a nigga named Arthur is a killer, bro. I don't give a fuck what he do. Arthur, you a killer. Period. Certain names just attach certain shit to people.
Connotations.
Arthur, you a killer.
You a killer.
You gotta be, nigga. Your name Arthur.
A killer or a molester?
You a killer.
You go with killer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with Billy for molester.
Yeah.
I'm going with Billy.
Yeah.
And not just because Bill Cosby, because it's just a Billy. You know what I'm saying? You know, traditional Billies.
Billy's normally white.
Yeah, right. And that's not to confuse with William, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we with it.
Anyway, but yeah, that's what I have with things people do with views. I just thought that shit was fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm torn because I don't know because part of me want old girl to get justice.
Yeah.
For getting pistol whipped on live. But then part of me like, bitch, you brought that shit on yourself.
Yeah, because you supposed to know better not to be laying on that girl bed and shit.
In her bed. In her sheets. On her pillow. With her headboard smacking against the wall.
See, that's the type of shit that be getting people fucked up.
Hey, you know what I mean? I'm going to egg it on.
Yeah,
like,
say, you that
in
friend.
your bed. On your sheets.
You stupid.
On your pillow. You got 600 thread count sheets. It's slippery and slick.
But that's how the mind works, though. It kind of like overthinks and overthinks until you
like,
react.
Yeah, you right. On my sheets, I paid $150 for the motherfucker.
You fuck around and bust around off in the house. Ain't nobody in there, bitch. You just
that is the true definition of instigating, my nigga.
Yeah.
Period. Ain't
Facts.
no pushing, no none of that, nigga. That is instigating. I'm gonna hype this shit all the way up. Period. So
that's fucked up. But
I don't want her to listen to this podcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to be responsible for nobody murder.
Well, she hot than a motherfucker right now. She ain't murdering nothing.
Yeah. I want to know she in jail. I got to do a little digging. I want to see in jail. Get them. What you call them, Jay? Them fillers.
Yeah.
Get them fillers out there. Let's find out this motherfucker in jail.
Now, do you think she deserved jail as a pregnant woman?
100%. That's wrong. I believe in what's wrong is wrong. Like, just be like.
So would you prolong it until after she had a baby and then?
No, I'm gonna put her in jail because realistically, she'll get bailed out. She'll get bonded out and she'll go through a trial.
Yeah.
So her trial, you know what I'm saying. With her pregnancy and shit like that, her health situation,
she'll be out.
They'll prolong it, you know what I'm saying, until she dropped the baby and then she'll go do whatever, whatever happened. You know what I mean?
Cause it's rare that you see something like that. And
but the other chick still gotta want to press charges though, which I don't think she do because she feel morally fucked up about it.
But that's where the plot can get thick because
the state.
Yeah, you don't need it at that point. It's evidence right here.
If
you didn't have this video, then it would be her word versus old girl word, or they word versus the state's word. But now, nigga, it's whatever. We see the evidence right here.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
They don't need her to prosecute.
Yeah. Would you want to see her in jail? What you think?
It's kind of fucked up. I don't really want to go. I don't want to say what because I want to see her get what she did to her. So like, smack her ass up a little bit.
So you want to see the retaliation?
Yeah.
So you don't. So okay, let's paint a picture.
Okay.
That's your situation.
Yeah.
You got dog hemmed up on a porch.
Okay.
Whatever you do, are you like if you don't kill him, you expect him to come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I'm doing it, you gotta kind of know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Like I peep the situation by how I approach the nigga. If he bitch up, then I ain't gotta really worry about him coming back. But if I really like think about it too much and then he pissing me off, I might go ahead and blow his ass. But other than that,
so I put myself in that situation. I come home, my wife with a whole nother nigga in my bed, in my sheets, on my pillow, with my headboard smacking against the wall. Smacking. In my mind, I will handle that situation with care. You feel me? Like with the class on some gangsters, because I'm a gangster and deep down in my heart.
Yeah.
I sit there, I probably sit on the chair while they sitting there, dog, probably trying to rush. No, you ain't got to rush. It's all right. Get your shit and get the fuck on, but you ain't got to rush. So you just gonna do this shit in my house, huh? So you know we getting a divorce, right? Ain't no point. Because at this point, if you want to stay with me, I would never be faithful to you again. 100%. I'm letting you know that now. So is this the hill you want to die on?
Hell no. I can't see a nigga being that kind, bro.
You gotta be
you
calm.
gotta be, but in that moment when you come home and see that shit, I don't think a nigga I think all that shit gonna go out the window. You gonna be like, nigga, get the fuck up out my house before I kill both of y'all. So get your shit. I mean, you can still be calm. I ain't saying you got to go spaz, but you ain't gonna.
I don't want him to rush. Because I don't want you to leave nothing, brother. Get everything that you came in this motherfucker with.
No, nigga.
Because it ain't your fault. It's not your fault.
I'm making you go. You leaving up the block naked, nigga. All that's mine now.
I don't want them motherfucking Wrangler jeans. Nigga, go ahead.
My bitch better not be fucking with no nigga to wear no Wranglers. Nigga, I'll be sick. This nigga better
getting
have
off in them $40 pants.
Come on, this nigga better have a pocket full of money or I'm killing both of y'all. So
I'm not killing nobody.
I'm taking all this shit, bro.
Because I look at it like this. Because I'm first off, I'm black and I'm a man.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna get that crime of passion sympathy.
Yeah, you ain't.
I'm getting murder.
Yeah.
So I already know going in, nigga, I have to handle that situation with care.
Yeah.
With a little ease. You know what I mean? With a little Vaseline. A little smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Come in easy.
But not saying that I'm looking for an out. But what a way to go out. Because you fucked up. There's nothing like ending a relationship and that other person fucked up and not you. That's the greatest that's a flawless victory. Because as a man, traditionally we the ones that fuck up.
Yeah.
But when they fuck up and then you part your ways, they fuck that up. So whatever they go through after that
is on them.
Is on them.
I understand that, bro.
It ain't nothing like shitting on your ex. I'm just saying.
An ex is different, but like a wife, bro. Like it's
ex-wife.
I mean, I understand that, but an ex-girlfriend, like shitting on her is different than shitting on your wife. Because that's your kids. Like you still gonna have to deal with her in some capacity.
And I'm still gonna love her.
And you still gonna have to like care for her if she ain't handling her weight and shit.
I don't
like
have to do shit for her.
You do,
if
bro.
If
your kids in that house, you gonna do that shit.
Oh, I'm gonna pay. No, listen, you understand. I'm a criminal, so nigga, I'm gonna put some dope in the house, call the police, make sure I'm getting full custody. Full custody. I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm getting full custody.
Okay.
That bitch gonna have to pay me child support.
See if that's the
and
case,
we're speaking hypothetically. We're both married and we're happily.
Yeah.
Not together.
Yeah. That shit right, my nigga.
We have wives, and, but just speaking hypothetically. I know it sounds like I done played that scenario out of my head. But I watch so many movies.
No, I get what you're saying. That's why I understand with the gangster shit. But I just seen so many like crime shows and shit. And in that moment, like somebody that you really love and you see them in that type of moment, it's like everything it instantly turned all the way off. And it's like it's rare that the knob get changed that like dramatic so fast. Like nigga, it's normally like, okay, this bitch starting to irritate me. Okay, that's a little bit. But now, nigga, when you see that shit, it's just like, this bitch, like, you gotta get the fuck out for her.
See, I guess at this moment in my life, I'm creating.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for the visual aspect.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this scenario as I'm a producer and I'm writing this shit and I'm directing it. Yeah. So I'm looking at it like, that's why I say sitting in a chair.
That's why I said it's gangster.
A conversation.
That's how you would ideally want it to go down, bro. If you can have it go down, if you can pick away. Yeah.
It's if you get the right nigga to look, it's ooky as hell.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Any type of, it ain't even got to be the right nigga. If a nigga does that to any other nigga, a nigga gonna be like, okay, because this nigga could have came in and spazzed, but it scares me that this nigga is so kind.
I think I would like on some personal shit. I would spaz more if I hear that motherfucker making sounds that I ain't never heard.
Okay,
that I'd be like, okay,
that'll make sense. Because then you abandon all recklessness.
Like, bitch, you hooping to holler. You ain't never did that on the dick, nigga. What?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. If it's like, if she in there, like, if he in there ripping it down, nigga, it's like,
yeah, listen for 5 minutes. Like, damn, that nigga threading that motherfucker.
You got to come through like Rambo, nigga, just to get the turn the tables back, nigga.
Ah, man.
Kick the dope. Bitch, get up.
You got to let one off. Boo! I'm not playing with y'all motherfuckers in this motherfucker. You got to let one off.
Oh, yeah. Hey, if you let one off in the house, nigga, you ain't even got to shoot them. They getting the fuck. They know what's up.
He crazy, bitch. You should have known that from jump. Why the fuck would you invite this nigga back to my domicile?
Yeah.
But anyway,
disrespect.
Because that shit, keep talking about that shit. But baby girl, you are in Things People Do for Views this week. I'm gonna make you famous for dumb shit because that was stupid. Like, it wasn't stupid with your actions, but the fact that you put that shit on live, I hope you go to jail. I hope you go to jail. I hope you have your baby in jail, and I hope your baby become a jail baby.
Damn, nigga.
Because people are so stupid, and stupidity needs to be rewarded.
I feel you. So we're gonna.
Oh, she's famous for dumb shit. That's just what it is.
Okay.
And we don't even know what the bitch look like, but she's definitely famous for dumb shit.
We got her.
But hope you have a healthy baby.
Yeah.
Because it ain't the baby fault, but you know. Now, in typical wordplay fashion, we play a game that everyone plays called One Gotta Go.
One gotta go.
Now,
It's your week, right?
yeah, it's my week. I got you.
What you got?
I got you. I'm laying on you.
All right.
Pause.
Come on. You gotta pause that. You gotta pause it.
That's
Go
some
ahead.
shit you say. Like, I'm gonna lay it on you. You gotta relax.
You gotta relax.
Relax, nigga. All right. One gotta go. This week we're gonna do the Battle of the Blackness. And I said Battle of the Blackness. Black actors.
Okay. What we got?
I think we did this before.
Did we?
Yeah, but this was before we started like
Actually,
clipping.
yeah.
So boom.
Okay.
We got Morgan Freeman,
Okay.
Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Curveball, Eddie Murphy. One gotta go. I think I know what you're gonna say, but I got the rebuttal for that. But go ahead.
Probably Morgan.
I knew you was gonna say Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
You know, if we don't got Morgan, nigga, we don't got the narrator of everything. That's great. Oh God, nigga, Jesus himself, nigga.
The only thing I would say that would make me keep him is Batman, The Dark Knight.
Yeah,
He was
Lucius.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't even going there with it. I just know East Side High is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Oh, you talking about
Lean on Me.
Lean on Me. Yeah. I mean, it's a good movie, but I can do without it.
That is a cult classic. I cannot do without Lean on Me, bro.
It's not one of those movies every time it come on I watch it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but I say Morgan. I keep Morgan.
Elaborate, just because.
I would say because his movies is less impactful on my life. I like Will Smith a lot of movies. I like Eddie Murphy. Like his comedy movies is like my shit. And who was the third one?
Oh, Denzel.
Denzel. Come on, and Denzel. Training Day. Come on, you can't get rid of Equalizer. I like Equalizer, even though I'm in the minority.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they got better movies.
I'm gonna change it up a little bit.
What you?
I'm gonna go with Denzel. Denzel gotta go.
So you can get rid of Training Day? Man on Fire?
The only reason I would get rid of these movies or him in these movies is because I feel like Will Smith can play him as well.
Fuck out of here. He couldn't play
Jay,
that.
don't do that.
He couldn't do that.
He couldn't do
role.
what?
That Training Day role.
Get the fuck out of here.
Not in business. Nigga, we see him as a cop already.
We see him as Mike Lowry.
Come on, bro.
We ain't never seen him as Lonzo, nigga. I think he could have been Lonzo.
Nah.
You think because he a little lighter than Denzel? That's what it is. That's that light skin, dark skin shit.
No, it ain't even that.
Yes,
it's
the
just,
fuck it is.
No, it's just the believability of it.
And listen, we fuck with Denzel because I know you gonna see this shit, bro.
I fuck with Denzel.
I fuck with you heavy, bro. But on God, like the argument with me is, I feel like Will Smith is a more well-rounded actor than you.
I mean, you can say that, but I'm talking about to say
But
that
I
he
feel
can
like,
play
yes,
those roles.
but that's how I do. I do that all the time. Because them niggas arguably is the two greatest black actors of our time.
Yeah, facts.
Arguably, like 100%, and they go back and forth. And the only way I can make sense of that argument is to be like, okay, well, what roles are these roles exchangeable?
Yeah.
Can I see Denzel being Mike Lowry? No,
No.
not at all. Not saying that you're not smooth enough, D. Not saying, you know what I'm saying, that you couldn't pull off the cop because we know you can.
No, I take that back.
Humor,
I think he could.
Denzel not a funny dude, and his personality, like when you see him in interviews when it's certain people, he's a funny guy.
But Mike Lowry, he was funny, but he wasn't the comedic
but
relief.
Mike Lowry was the ladies' man too, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like Denzel could have pulled that off.
And not for nothing, Denzel. We ain't saying you old, bro, but you a little older. You got to think of Bad Boy, the first Bad Boys.
Yeah,
Denzel couldn't have pulled off Mike Lowry like that.
I mean, that kind of proved my point for me a little bit too. I don't think Will can play Denzel roles because he ain't hit that.
Name one that he couldn't play.
I just told you Training Day, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
He couldn't
bro.
play that role, my nigga. We ain't never seen Will Smith in that type of
being the bad guy.
No, it's not. It's not even that the bad guy. It's being believable. Like,
are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Will Smith is not believable in that character as
You've never seen him in that character to say that.
As a grimy ass
Lonzo wasn't grimy. He was intelligent.
No, I'm saying he was a grimy, dirty.
He was a
police
crooked cop.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. I couldn't see Will Smith playing no crooked cop, bro.
I can see it.
I can't.
I can see it, bro. I can see it.
I just don't, bro.
The difference is that Will Smith is 100% more public than Denzel. Denzel is a private dude. Like, you don't even see Denzel unless he got a movie coming.
Yeah.
Will Smith on Instagram jumping out of planes. That's what, like, it's that public perception. You see Will Smith loving, hey, y'all, I'm having a good ass time, dancing and shit like that. Like, his, like, that charismatic personality, whereas Denzel is more reserved. That's why you see him in that. But I feel like Will Smith is talented enough of an actor to embody a crooked cop, bro.
No, bro. Like, he couldn't even, like, the cop he played in Bright, that's probably the closest he can get, and he wasn't even dirty cop, but it was like, that's the closest to that type of role, and it can't hold a candle to Denzel shit. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I think
at this point, he wouldn't be able to do it because people will only compare Denzel.
So imagine that last scene of the movie when he cussing them niggas out and shit. Could you imagine Will Smith doing that?
Yeah.
And being believable? Get
100%,
the fuck out of here,
nah,
nigga.
bro, listen.
No, nigga.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hell no.
Yes.
I can't, man, get out of here, bro.
100%.
Hell no. Will Smith ain't got he got the acting chops, bro, but he ain't got that. I don't know what it is, bro. It's like Denzel tapped in to a certain place that was like from that hood in that area. Like, he embodied that shit. Will Smith, he kind of turned characters to him. Like, even when he just did the Aladdin movie, it's not like the Robin Williams.
Denzel couldn't do that.
No, but I'm saying it's not like the Robin Williams character. It's not as funny as that.
Because it's not animated.
No, but what I'm saying is the character is still the character, whether it's animated
No, it's different. Because even that song that when he came in, when he was Prince Hakeem record, it sounds way better, the original version.
Yeah.
Because it's animated, and they changed. It's different.
It's not because it's animated.
I'm not doing the Disney shit. I'm strictly talking about because these guys play roles that are synonymous to each other.
No, what I'm saying is Will Smith changed roles. Like, if he come into something that's already, like, it'll be different. It's not. I'm not saying he'll be a shitty bad cop, but he wouldn't be as believable as Denzel is. It'll be a certain
So is that the line?
Yeah,
that's the line, the bad cop line.
Yeah,
like that's the hill you dying on with that.
Yeah, with that with the Will and
with that, because
but
realistically,
Morgan Freeman is the person I would get rid of.
Because let me finish, because I'm not getting rid of Eddie Murphy just because Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights is my favorite movie for all our Wordplay listeners out there. If anybody asks you, do you know what Dre's favorite movie is fucking Harlem Nights. That is the only fucking movie that I can watch over and over and over and over and over again and still laugh.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, Robin Harris, Charlie Murphy, Della Reese, fucking Tommy, like Arsenio, like the amount of people that I respect in comedy, is in that film, nigga, and it's not watered down. It's a beautifully told story, and also that's the rolling 20s, that time frame, and
it was during the Harlem Renaissance.
The Harlem Renaissance, and that is my favorite era. That's when black people had businesses, class. We still had our niggas, but you know what I'm saying. Black people owned things and they dressed good. You know what I mean? It was a prominent time for black people for me. So that's my favorite time frame. My favorite movie and my favorite time frame. So that's why Eddie Murphy can't go. Morgan Freeman can't go. Like I said again, this nigga is fucking God. This nigga is the narrator of all. Morgan Freeman can tell my story. What the fuck?
That don't mean shit. We talking about roles in movies.
I'm talking about, yes.
So what roles in movies that Morgan Freeman?
But not even just because we not talking about
that
roles.
We
got into roles. But I was talking about like because you got to get rid of that work.
Yeah.
So you getting rid of Lean on Me. You getting rid of the Bruce Almighty shit with him. You know what I mean? Just and everything that he's ever narrated.
But you didn't say nothing that he was like the main person in.
See, I like Hard Rain. Hard Rain is one of movie that I watch a lot.
Okay.
And it's a 90s movie. I like 90s movies, like action. You know what I'm saying? It's a good movie. He's a bad guy in that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Morgan Freeman is one of them guys who can play the bad guy and play the good guy.
I agree with you.
So I can't get rid of that. Meanwhile, Denzel, I feel like Denzel is one of those guys that's a one-dimensional actor. As flawless as he executes a lot of shit, because he hasn't tapped into that comedy or that dry humor, I have to part ways with him.
Nah.
Like, don't get me wrong, nigga. I love Booker Eli, nigga. I love motherfucking when the son was sick, John Q.
John Q. Yeah.
Man on Fire, nigga. Like, I watch these shits religiously because he's excellent at it. You know what I'm saying? And it's believable. But the fact that I think Will Smith can play every single role that Denzel has
Hell.
ever played and execute them with.
That's where you lose me at, bro. Like I agree with you all the way up until you talking about Will Smith can play those roles.
I'm just
Will
saying,
Smith
so we
cannot
know that
play those roles.
That we know that Training Day is the hill you dine on. Like you can't part ways with that.
Nah.
You don't see him doing that.
Nah.
And is it just that end part, like him, like nigga, I'm King Kong, motherfucker?
No, it's just like the whole aura of the movie. Like Will Smith is an innate good guy.
And that's because he public.
No, it's not even.
he
No.
was private-
I'm talking about even the movies, nigga. Men in Black. When has he played a role where he goes against what you feel? Like it's all the movies is to capture your heart. It ain't like to make you feel a certain way. Like when have you hated him? You get what I'm saying? In Training Day, you hated Denzel. Like
I didn't hate Denzel.
No, I'm talking about the type of nigga he was. Like when everything started to unfold,
Jake.
and you start to like see he getting this nigga
dirty.
You know what I'm saying?
Jake.
He's setting this nigga up for the
Yeah.
kill. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
once you see, it made you feel a way about it. Will Smith never makes you feel like that.
And the reason you're right, he never do. But the reason why I feel like Will Smith has that capability is because of the well-roundedness of the roles that he played. He just never played the bad guy for real.
I don't think he got it in him. That's why he don't. He know he played to his strengths.
I mean, in 6 Degrees of Separation, wasn't he kind of like the bad guy? Because he was like lying to people and shit like that. He was like, but nah, not really. It wasn't like, it was more drama.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like he do have iconic role. Like Ali was a good movie. Like it's
and then
like,
you compare that to Hurricane, which are two movies that I love.
I was about to say I love Hurricane too though. So you can't.
Two movies that I love. But Hurricane wasn't about Denzel. It was about my man's.
Yeah.
And his relationship with the Hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Ali was about Ali, but it was
Will Smith made you
you knew that was Will Smith, but you forgot that was Will Smith.
Will Smith, yeah.
Period.
I'm guaranteed. I'm with you on that. He a better actor and shit. I just feel like the roles that they not interchangeable.
Okay.
Not for them two. But if I had to get rid of somebody, it would be Morgan Freeman because he don't have a leading role that makes me like, okay, I can't lose that movie. He got cameos and shit. You get what I'm saying? Like the Batman shit, the Bruce Almighty shit.
The nigga is the narrator of all narrators.
We got what's my man's the fat light skinned nigga? The one who do the Land Before Times. Damn, I can't remember this name right now. But he's like the ultimate narrator, dude.
Wait, you not talking about Mufasa from Lion King?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
My man's who played Prince Hakeem Daddy in Coming to America.
Yeah. I can't think of his name right now.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
Shouts out to James. And he's Darth Vader too. I'm a Star Wars.
So he's
shouts out to Darth Vader.
You know what I'm saying? He's like the voice. We can use that as a narrator voice. We don't need Morgan.
Yeah, we need Morgan, bro. We need Morgan. We need both of them. But we definitely need Morgan though. But shouts out to James Earl Jones. And James Earl Jones got a sense of humor too. He's a funny dude. Mm-hmm. Like he's not like, even though he play like a serious shit. He got a sense of humor, bro. He
got a lot of different roles too. He
was on the episode of Big Bang Theory. And the shit was fucking hilarious because he played himself.
Okay.
But he's like crazy a little bit. Like the shit was funny as fuck though. Shout out to James Earl Jones. But I need like. I'm just saying Denzel, and feel free to argue and comment on the shit.
Yeah.
I think it's a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
The fact that I got rid of Denzel is definitely a curveball.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, but you gotta see Morgan Freeman don't got enough movies on his own.
I just know Morgan Freeman is somebody that I need need
that voice.
I need that voice. I need it.
I mean, I ain't gonna say it ain't impactful.
I ain't never seen this nigga young. He always been old. He granddaddy, bro. Like, come on, man. I can't get rid of granddaddy, bro.
Lean on Me came out in what, the 80s? Mid 80s?
I want to say.
And he looked like he was about 45, 50 in that bitch.
And he probably was only like a hot 33.
That nigga young as fuck.
But shouts out to all y'all on the list. We appreciate all. I didn't say Eddie Murphy. Naturally, Eddie Murphy. My nigga, you a comedy guy, bro. Ain't nobody get rid of you, bro. Like, you'll be a fool to get rid of the clumps, nigga. Nutty Professor?
Yeah, come on, now.
Nigga,
even Norbit was funny.
Norbit, nigga, let's do it. So I can get the shit out of you. Nigga, that shit still make me laugh, nigga, every time I hear it.
And for him, he like the ultimate nigga because he can play any character.
And that's it. You can't get rid of nobody like that. That's why, like, I felt like I wanted to put Martin in there.
Yeah.
But because, like, I think we talked about that shit before. I can't get rid of Martin at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Religiously.
If you would have put Martin in there, that would have really fucked it up.
Instead of Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
That definitely would have fucked it up.
It would have, nigga, we would have been sitting here for 40 minutes.
Actually, it was 6 people in the little image that I saw.
Okay.
But
I
just shaved it down to 4. It's too much. It's too much. Mm-hmm. It's too much.
That was a good one though, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Before we get into the rundown and talk about the fuckery of the fuckery, I want to ask you a question, Jay. I was watching Joe Budden podcast the other week. Shouts out to you guys.
Yeah.
And he was talking about stealing from your mama and daddy.
Okay.
And I thought the shit was. I was laughing because I'm like, I was that nigga.
Oh, straight up.
I never stole money from my mom.
Yeah.
Or my stepfather. But I was the nigga that stole the car.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's different though.
No, it's worse. So my mom is one of them ladies that will have 3 keys on the keychain.
Yeah.
But a shit ton of other shit on there.
Yeah.
Like her shit was like this big, nigga. Like in my hand, y'all could kind of gauge what I'm talking about.
She got that big foof, that pink.
It just
foof
make a shit ton of noise.
Yeah.
But when I had this, I was 15. I had a girlfriend who didn't stay too far from me, and we was having relations.
Yeah.
On a nightly basis. And sometimes I would ride the bike over there. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even my bike. It was my stepbrother bike.
Yeah.
And my stepdad bitched about that shit too.
Yeah.
Like, let me ride this bike over there. So I ride the bike over there, but I'd be fucking so good that I'd be tired. And she had to steal her parents' car to take me home, put the bike in the trunk.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck it. So I got into the habit of crawling it because my mom, she would have her keys on her nightstand.
Yeah.
But you cannot move these motherfucking keys without making a shit ton of noise.
Yeah.
So my objective was to crawl in on the floor.
Take the key out the ring.
And just this is me. Like real shit. This is me. Like, so I'm on the floor, nigga, the bed up, nightstand. I reach her arm up like that. Put my whole head over the keys and grab as much as I can. And slide them bitches off.
Okay.
This shit worked for about 3-4 months. I got good at the shit, nigga, to a point where I knew when it was knocked out, they wasn't gonna hear me, that kind of shit.
You petty as hell, but go ahead.
Till one morning, I didn't put the keys back. And she was looking for the motherfucking keys.
Damn.
But my little slick ass, I put the keys in the kitchen. So she thought that she left her keys in the kitchen. My mother never left her keys in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But she did that day.
And she ain't never know.
Never know. I told her probably a couple years ago I used to steal her car.
It's funny because Reggie used to do that shit to my grandma. Like, nigga, that car used to be gone, nigga. Any chance he could get, nigga, we was joyriding like a motherfucker.
Ow.
Going up 7 Mile on the west side, bro. No, but I don't think I ever stole from my parents because my mom and them kind of was like,
Here?
no, yeah, she was. First off, that was the biggest thing. A lot of times, my mama didn't get a job until like 2000. Mm-hmm. So all that time, nigga, I couldn't really get low on her like that.
Right.
But after that, I got everything I wanted for real. As far as like from my daddy and shit.
Yeah.
So I ain't really have to take shit. But cars and shit, I couldn't get away with that. My mama was here too much. But when I turned 15, she started letting me drive to go get her cigarettes from the store.
Okay.
So I was doing that shit, and I go.
No, you can hit the corner.
Yeah, dip off a little bit. She was like, "Damn, it took you 30 minutes to go to around the corner." But other than that, I ain't really do that shit.
When people ask me how I learned how to drive,
Yeah,
I always say pussy.
pussy.
That's how I learned how to drive. Shout, and my mom calling me right now. We are not live, nigga. That was my mom, but not lying.
Yeah, for real, nigga. Speaking of,
She was like, wait a minute, nigga. You talking about me? You stole my mama? Yeah, I told you, bro. You gotta relax.
for real.
But I never stole money. I never was that nigga. But I would steal cars, you know, and not even steal because I was procuring the car. I was bringing it back
Yeah, you was bringing it back.
But
You
that's
was
how I learned how to
borrowing.
drive.
Yeah, you was borrowing.
to go get some pussy. That's how I learned how to drive.
Okay, so
I had an idea of how to drive.
that was my question. Like, you just went cold, nigga. Like,
No,
you ain't know?
I had about,
Okay.
my dad nigga let me, you know what I'm saying, pull that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had an idea, but I never was really hitting the road. And like, she didn't stay far from me, but she stayed far enough to where I had to go on a busy street.
Okay.
And I had to hit a turn where I was supposed to, that type of shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I used to be with my auntie a lot. Like, so since I was like 14, she used to put me behind the wheel. We used to be in like Walmart or Myers parking lot, and she like, all right, let me show you how to drive.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got in the driving school. Them niggas was like, damn, like he was telling me to go places. Nigga, we
what's
we
funny
drove to
about
his
that?
crib and all that shit, bro.
I'm going to tell y'all some funny shit about that.
What up?
Because you said driving school.
Yeah.
I used to steal my mom's car all the time to go get some pussy. But when it came time for me to take my road test, she would not let me use her car.
Cold blooded,
The
nigga.
irony of this motherfucker, bro. I was so mad. Like, bitch, I used to take the shit out this car. I know this car more than you.
I got my license on Prime Day, nigga. And in order to take the test, my mama, she never drove in the car with me because she like scared than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
She was like, hell nah. She wouldn't even teach me how to drive. It was me and her at the driving school, nigga. They told me I had to have a parent drive with me, and she looked at me, bro. And it's my prime day, nigga. She like, nope. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Nigga, I want to push her so hard. I ain't never want to hit my mama until that day, bro.
Like, bitch, you gonna play me like that?
I had to call my auntie on the humbug, and she slid up there and rolled.
Shouts out to auntie, bro. Like, that shit fucked up, bro.
My mom was like, no,
you know what, bro? You gotta, on one of these Mother's Day, nigga, you gotta bring that shit up. Like, this is why you not getting the gift. I think this is what you do. Every single thing that your mom has done to you that pissed you off.
They lose a Mother's Day.
You lose a Mother's Day. But on that day, I'm gonna tell you why you not getting shit. 100%.
I'm with you. We do it.
This shit gotta be a movement. I love you to death. You
she did me dirty, bro. She did me dirty.
But moms have done niggas dirty, but I have done my mom way more dirty than she has done me.
Yeah, you right.
I could have got her shit told everything.
Yeah.
Man. Listen, I was a fucker, man. That's what I was, man. I was a fucker.
We all was, nigga. But the kids that's like growing up in this age, they way worse than we are.
The fact that, how can I put it? The fact that my mom never was like, I'm going to show you how to drive.
Yeah.
It's another reason why I was like, man, I'm taking this motherfucker. Nigga, fuck
It's your
that.
fault. You should have taught me how to drive.
Should have taught me how to drive. We wouldn't even be having this issue.
I got a question. You just made me think of something. So we in the prime season.
Okay.
A lot of kids going to prime and shit. And I've been seeing a lot of like pictures and videos with kids drinking. Like they'll have a bottle of Bel Air they sipping out of and shit like that. And in our era, nigga, they would if you get a limo, they was putting like apple cider and shit in there. Like you couldn't even get the real shit. So how you feel about that? You think it's
I can't say, and I know we in the same era.
Yeah.
But I was drinking before it was time.
No, I ain't saying that, but I'm saying now these parents is
they're encouraging it.
No, I'm saying the parents is standing there taking pictures with them with the bottles.
No, that's not cool.
You get what I'm saying? This is they send off. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
So all their parents and family members around, and they sitting there with bottles and shit. Now you putting this kid behind this expensive ass foreign car, and they about to drive around the city all night,
drunk.
You get what I'm saying? So how you feel about that?
So if your baby get rolled up in one of these motherfucking cars, it's your fault. Mm-hmm. You are a bad parent.
Yeah, because I see where some people is like, oh, they was gonna drink anyway. Why not be under our roof and we can monitor it and shit like that?
Fuck that.
That's how I feel about it.
If I catch your ass, nigga, I'm popping up.
Yeah, it's same rules apply, nigga.
I'm popping up.
Same rules
I'm
apply.
chaperoning the prom anyway, nigga. Let me see you with something to your shit.
Yeah.
And I'm tasting the juice all night, nigga, to make sure ain't nothing somebody putting nothing in.
I'm watching you, nigga. You stumble or step a little too hard, nigga. I'm watching you. I'm on your ass.
It's because me and Diana had that conversation as far as like Tootie, like, cause she's the oldest, so when she ever go to prom, how we gonna play it? And you know, I told her like, you know, she not driving. I'm like, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I don't trust no little tackhead ass boy to be driving either.
Ain't none of that.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that. You ain't driving. No what? No. And I don't give a fuck about like you not drinking. You just not driving. It ain't
getting a
because
limo.
of you, because it's a lot of other motherfucking kids that's gonna be drinking and driving, and I don't even want you a part of that.
Yeah. Go ahead and be responsible and get your ass in a limo.
You're gonna succumb to the peer pressure, pull the top off some shit, and do some donuts like everybody doing.
Yeah.
No. I'm not even giving you that steak, nigga. Mm-mm. If you get your little goofy ass rolled up in the car, it ain't come from me.
And I've seen these parents is way more elaborate. Nigga, they get these Lamborghinis and shit. I
already told Diana,
Bentley.
she getting a motherfucking Rolls.
Yeah.
She getting a motherfucking Phantom.
With the driver?
With the driver.
Yeah.
Period. We gonna shut it down like that. We ain't doing, you nigga, he gonna be there the whole night. Mm-hmm. I'm even nigga, no hotel room unless it's all girls.
I don't even trust that.
I don't either, but I'm popping up. I'm the pop up parent.
Yeah, I feel you.
I ain't bullshitting.
Or we just send one of the parents.
I'm popping up. Somebody gotta pop up.
Get a room next door.
You got a room at? Okay, no problem. I need that. Mm-hmm. Whole night. And I'm gonna fuck shit out your mama loud so you can hear it.
But I seen that shit. It was kind of like disturbing a little bit, like seeing all them bottles and shit, bro. I'm like,
but when you was in that situation, you wanted to drive. You were drinking. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, and I still say this, I feel like
I didn't get drunk on my prom night. I didn't drink at all. I smoked weed though, but I didn't drink at all. Well, go ahead.
See, I just feel like we was a lot more mature
Yeah.
than they are.
Yeah, for sure.
We was grown, pretty much. Niggas had
I was
jobs.
grown enough to say I didn't want to drink and I was gonna smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
back then, nigga, we would have been like these kids now. They'll do everything.
Right.
Take the pill, snort the line, hit the weed.
He's talking about hit the line. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Now, I'm glad you brought that up because let's get into the rundown of the fuckery of the fuckery.
Yes, yes.
And I'm glad you brought that up. So I want to congratulate the class of 2019.
Yes, yes.
All you young motherfuckers.
Congratulations.
When your ass sitting there at that graduation, I want you to look around.
Yep.
Look around to your peers and realize that, nigga, this shit is over.
You
It's
ain't
real
gotta
life.
And you ain't got to see them motherfuckers again if
You ain't
got
gotta see none of them bitches again as long as you don't want to. But this is real life. I know I reflected every year around this time. I reflect on my prime. Because I had that look. I looked around. I said, damn,
This is the last time.
this shit over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to go to college. I'm, you know what I mean? I'm out here.
Yeah.
I'm grown.
Yep.
So, you know, I just want y'all to reflect on that and think about that. But in the spirit of that, Robert F. Smith, I want to shout out to you, big fella. Robert F. Smith is a billionaire, black billionaire,
Yeah.
that spoke at Morehouse. I think he's a Morehouse graduate.
Yeah, he said he was.
He's a Morehouse graduate.
Alum.
And he's taking $40 million and paying off the student loan debt of 396 students.
Give him a round of applause for that.
That shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I watched the video. Them little niggas' faces lit the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, because, you know, like, if you ever been to a graduation, it'd be boring as hell.
Yeah.
And I think that shit, like,
Shut.
it woke everybody up.
Like, he gonna do what to who?
Yeah.
So, congratulations for that. If y'all don't know who Robert F. Smith is, he owns a company. I have it right here.
And that's the funny thing. I looked it up. I didn't really see how he made his money, but
I mean, he was an investment banker. And I guess he started a company.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me find this shit.
Have you ever seen The Office?
Yeah.
It's an episode of The Office where Michael promised to give all these high school kids, if they make it from 9th grade to 12th grade, scholarships. But at the end, like, he ain't had no money when they graduated, so he gave them batteries and shit. But this shit was like that. Like, nigga, he ain't had that money.
Ooh, that nigga lose. He'll lose. All right, so I got his little Wikipedia. Robert Frederick Smith is an American businessman, investor, and philanthropist, a former chemical engineer and investment banker. He's the founder, chairman, and CEO of private equity firm Vista Equity Partners.
Okay, that's a big firm too.
Yeah. So he has a net worth of $5 billion.
Yeah.
The student loan debt is about $40 million.
Yeah, that's what they estimated it.
He can do that.
I ain't saying that. I mean, that's a.
And
he probably get it.
he can
as
write
tax
it
rate.
off.
Yeah.
Boom. So shouts out to you, Robert F. Smith. But in all good consciousness, we gotta break it down. We gotta deep dive.
Okay. So what exactly do you feel like that does for the student with no debt?
I feel like it allows them to not have a like this big ass rock holding them back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're still gonna have to go and do their internships and externships and shit like that. But whenever they land, wherever they land,
it's all pros.
It's all profit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, I was doing some digging and a lot of people was talking about it. Yeah. And a lot of people feel like he's not gonna be able to follow through with this. I'm not saying that he doesn't have the financial capability of it, but
the legalities of it.
Not even just the legal process, it's the lenders.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the objective of lenders, they make money off of interest.
Uh-huh.
If I have $40 million and I loan you $40 million and you give me $40 million back, I didn't make any money off of that. This is a business. I'm in the business of making money.
Mm-hmm.
So only way I'm going to make money is if I charge you something like 15% interest, right? So when you give me that $40 million back, I don't know the math. Don't quote me on it. You might be giving me $2 or $3 million.
Yeah.
Along to go with that $40 million.
Uh-huh.
So I made a $2 or $3 million profit. And a lot of y'all like, that ain't shit. But in business, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
15% ROI is a lot of money.
But we thinking if
Wait,
Go ahead.
ROI means return on investment, but you got to teach niggas too. You know,
I feel you. But looking at that, like, think about it like this: that's not guaranteed. That's just the projections if everybody was to do what they were supposed to do and pay it back.
100%.
So if these niggas have no intention on paying that shit back, you is just prolonging time and it's adding up money.
Because we live in a world.
They're not going to garnish you for it.
Go ahead.
They give you a certain amount of time before they even attempt to even try to collect.
Yeah.
But then after that, they can't. It's hard for them to garnish. So it's niggas who out here working and shit and still making like maybe $100,000 and $200,000 a year.
Right.
And they still got student loans that they ain't even dealt with or even touched yet.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is they not getting no money. They not getting no little 30. Niggas is putting payments like, oh, I'm gonna pay $30 a month for the rest of my life. That ain't nigga. Come on, bro. Like that shit is not money. He giving them instant like zero balances on all these accounts.
Yeah.
So that I feel like that'd be better because now they getting that $40 million up front where they would got it like $40 million over 30 years.
But you
40 years.
Look at it like this. Then you made me lose my train of thought. I know that because I was about to say something. Okay, yeah. So we live in a country where lenders sell debts.
Yeah.
It's a back and forth. Mm-hmm. So if I loan you $40 million and the objective is for you to pay $35 or $125 for the rest of your life, it's going to take me forever to make my money back. But what I'm going to do is sell your debt to another company, to a debt collector. And this is where debt collectors come in. They buy your debt.
They do that once you don't pay or attempt to pay. Once you put a payment plan in play, it's law binding at that point.
Yeah,
so regardless,
100%.
Even if they change
but most people,
owners or whatever,
most people don't follow through with it. So they just sell your debt. So I'm just making the conclusion that they get their money.
They don't.
They do get their money. They get their money from a third party company that buys their debt, and that's where that third party company comes and talk to you.
But that's what I'm saying,
because they bought your debt from that said lender.
But the debt is still.
We live in a revolving debt based society. The objective of America is to keep you in debt. I don't like talking about business, but fuck it. That's where we at.
Yeah.
We live in a revolving debt based society. The objective is for you to never ever be without debt.
I understand.
So that debt collector gonna sell it to another debt collector. This is why you get multiple calls from motherfuckers that you owe. You like, I don't know you. Like I owe Capital One, bitch. I don't owe you.
Yeah.
This is why that happens.
I understand that.
So what I'm saying is that said company, they get their money. They're not getting it from you. They getting it from a debt collector that bought that debt. And that debt collector gonna get it from another debt collector that bought their debt.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's a revolving thing. It's
but
all about
saying
control.
It like it's 100%. They're not getting 100% on a dollar, bro. They getting a small increment of percentage to sell it off because they don't want to deal with it no more. Right. So they getting maybe not even a third of what they actually supposed to get.
Well, I can't say that.
But they have to do that because they're not buying it at 50% of what the debt is. Like nigga, it's no money in that. It ain't no point in doing it at that point. The only reason that they buying the debt is because now you can't do shit with it. So I go and irritate these motherfuckers until I can get a little bit out of it. Right. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a me helping you out, giving you anything because you ain't about to get shit.
You ain't about to get the whole thing, so I'm gonna give you a percentage.
So for somebody to pay 100% or something, I feel like they'd be happy to take that. I don't think it's gonna be hard on no red tape. The only factor is gonna be is if he got the money to do it. If he got the money to do it,
he does,
I feel like it's gonna go through. It ain't no reason.
No, I feel like it's gonna go through, but I feel like they're gonna give him a hard time.
I don't think so.
Just because they're not gonna make no money off of that.
What you mean? They making the $40 million?
They're only giving their money back. What is the point of lending if I'm not gonna make any money? I'm only gonna if I start a company with $100 million and I'm lending, I'm never gonna make no money because all the people gonna do is just give me the money that I gave them back. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing the same thing, but
I'm not. But the objective is for me to be. It's the interest. The objective is for me to make a profit. I'm not making a profit. I'm not profiting anything. I'm just getting the money that I gave back.
I understand that. But if you do it the way you saying it, it's going to take even longer for them to even get to that point.
Bro, we don't understand how that shit work. All I know is this is a revolving debt-based society. And the only reason it's a revolving debt-based society, the key word is revolving. Yeah. It's to constantly keep you in debt or indebted to someone.
Yeah.
So they're going to buy their debt. They're going to buy their debt. They're going to buy their debt in full throttle. Like, is to keep a pigeonhole on you. That's it. So I believe that is gonna happen, but I believe how can I put it? If they don't allow this to happen like smoothly and quietly, then it's gonna be a lot of blow-ups to the whole education system, lenders, like FAFSA and all these people, and how they're robbing these kids.
Yeah, it's just gonna make these people that want to do that get to them before they go to college.
Yeah.
So they won't come into terms where they have to deal with the lenders or nothing. Mm-hmm. They giving these niggas scholarships beforehand to pay for the whole 4 years, just so they don't have to.
Not even scholarship, just paying your whole way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That too. Yeah,
because that's the like. So like I said again, I hope this shit happen. Mm-hmm. I believe it's gonna happen.
I believe it's gonna happen.
I think it's dope as fuck, and I think for all other billionaires and multi-millionaires, y'all should jump on the ball.
Yeah, I'm giving another round of applause.
Mm-hmm. I just think this shit dope, but the education system is a for-profit business. That's why it costs $200,000 to get an education when the shit should be free. But I'm just being $1,000. I'm being a whole buck, nigga. The shit should be free.
I understand that, but I feel like the educational system knows that people are starting to recognize the faults in it and how they fucking people. So I feel like they kind of got to do a little bit of cleanup. You get what I'm saying? So they have to let this shit go through smoothly. Yeah. Like shit like this. They have to,
because if they don't, like you got people that's going to be like, well, why this didn't happen? And then you're going to get because they're trying to rob you here and they want you to get this and like objective.
Because all it's going to take is for them to go to the points where they putting a lot of money into these schools now, and they building their own schools, and now we're going to get accreditation from the board because we have finer facilities than these other universities.
Facts.
And we're going to give them scholarships, and school is free. Mm-hmm. Come here and learn what you need to learn and go and pay it forward by giving it to the school by doing shit like that, like paying for everybody tuition and shit.
Because you can't even say like I get it, like school have expenses. They got lights, they got food, you know what I'm saying? But the athletic programs bring millions of dollars to the school.
That should pay for that shit tenfold over.
They should pay for it tenfold. Now I get it, certain universities, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you gotta pay for education, why the fuck does it have to be so expensive? That shit should be based on, to me, like if I want to go to school to be like the height, like if my salary like expected, like if I'm going to school to be a chemical engineer, and the average salary for a chemical engineer is $180,000 a year. Mm-hmm. If I'm going to school for that, what I'm paying for should be a reflection of that. How much I'm paying. Yeah. I shouldn't have to pay $200,000 for an art degree.
You know what it should be? It should be like a contract. So I'm gonna go to your school and you're gonna teach me all the trades I need to know. Therefore, you're going to get me ready for the field that I need to go into. Okay. So now you're going to release me into this field to be a prosperous person, and you're going to take a percentage of what I make. You get what I'm saying? Like,
so you feel like university should just do that?
Yeah, like a contract.
Not even have fast food, none of that. Just
none of that.
A contract with the university.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not property of us, but when you work in this field, you pay us a residual off of it because we showed you, we gave you free education, room and board. We made sure every aspect of your field, you mastered it before you left us. Mm-hmm. Pay it forward. You get what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Because most people, alumni anyway, if you a big alumni, you giving money to the schools anyway. You see all these fucking libraries being built with niggas' names on it and all type of shit. So that money could be, you know what I'm saying, transferred to something else.
To get toward the education of the student.
Exactly. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Fuck a library, nigga. The internet. The nigga, you can get a fucking Kindle. What you call that?
Kindle.
Fire. You know the little.
the
Amazon Kindle.
Yeah, you can read books and shit on there.
Nigga, 1,000 books on that bitch. Every book you ever need in your life, nigga. I don't need to go to school for a library, nigga.
I'm with you.
Redirect that money.
That's a good plan. But shouts out to my dog, Rob. Is it Robert?
Yeah, and I think it was dope that it was black kids. So it's kind of like black kids is rarely getting like debt free starts like that. So for them to do that shit to them, I think that it'll directly impact. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if I was a billionaire at this point, I would be pressured. Like, damn, I gotta do the same thing. even though like that's his alma mater.
I mean, he said
and
that
I,
in his
and I don't
speech.
have one. I don't have an alma mater.
Because he said he challenged the alumni, the other alumni to, do the
But
same.
is it other alumni from that school or other alumni from like other schools?
When he said it, he pointed towards area. So I'm guessing it was the alumni for the school, like to start, like maybe somebody else do this shit next year.
You don't even have to do like he did 100%. You could do 50%.
Or put a foundation together and y'all take every year or every couple of years, y'all put enough money together, funds together, and do that.
Then you will have a lot of people trying to get in them years. Like it's been 3 years.
Because I know it's fucked up for the people who dropped out like a
they
week
pissed.
before the graduation. And shit
I ain't gonna be able to afford this shit, bro. Dummy.
Who could anticipate that shit though?
God
bro?
damn.
That's a generosity to a whole nother level.
Yeah, hell yeah. But shout out to Robert F. Smith for that. That was a good thing.
Yeah.
And we on our way up, so we accept the challenge.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna speak into existence.
Yeah.
Who knows? Nigga might hit the Powerball tonight.
Hey,
You know.
I bought 2 tickets.
No. All right, so let's get into some more. Let's get into some real fuckery.
Yeah. What's up?
Wack 100 versus Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I was waiting. I've been waiting all week to talk about this shit.
Okay, so if y'all haven't heard, Mike Tyson and Wack 100 was doing a show. I think a podcast, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was Hot Boxing.
Hot boxing.
Which is Mike Tyson's podcast, which is very entertainable. I mean, entertaining. Shouts out to that.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson G-checked Wack 100 about his comments about Tupac. Now, if you don't know, Tupac and Mike Tyson was close.
Yeah.
They were like friends. Well, more than friends. They were homies.
Yeah, the night he got killed, he was leaving his fight.
He was leaving his fight.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, if you follow Mike Tyson and fuck with dog, Mike Tyson is a very passionate man.
Yeah.
And he is passionate about things and people that he loves.
Mm-hmm.
Period. If you don't like, as crazy as that motherfucker used to be, and as crazy as people they demonize him, you know what I'm saying, in certain instances.
Yeah.
In his past. One thing has always been clear is you do not fuck with nobody that he loved.
Yeah.
Period.
And I respect that.
And that's respectable.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson G-check Wack 100 about his comments about Tupac being a homosexual.
Yeah. Amongst other things.
Amongst other things. We haven't even heard the show yet.
Him being a gangster. It was a lot of shit
It was a lot.
going on.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
So apparently, these two niggas got into fisticuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. Now, I read something earlier today that this fight really didn't happen. But who gives a fuck about the truth and the lies more entertaining, nigga? So we gonna run with the fact that these niggas fought.
I think it was real. You know why I think it was real?
Because they take us so long to drop the episode.
Not only that, it's because the shit that Wack was doing.
Him posted. Mike Tyson posted some shit too.
Like he said, like he was showing him going to the hospital and
he
had like medication with his name on it, like for pain medication. Because then they supposedly he swung on Mike first.
Yeah, because he wrote that on Instagram. Shouts out to Wack 100.
Yeah.
I went first.
Yeah. So.
So I had to ask a couple people this question: would you swing on Mike Tyson?
No.
Okay.
Not no confined space like that.
What if you felt disrespected?
Yeah.
Would you swing?
No.
Because he's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
One thing, if you watch Wordplay the podcast and observe Wordplay Media, I'm one of them people that I might not like a lot of motherfuckers, but it's a couple people that I don't like that I respect. And I respect people who stand on the shit that they say.
Yeah.
Wack 100 is one of those individuals that definitely stands
waver
on the shit that he says.
Yeah. Big facts.
Charlemagne is another one, which I'm torn with Charlemagne. Sometimes I like him, sometimes I don't. But the bottom line is these are individuals that stand on shit that they say.
Yeah.
And I can't do nothing but respect that.
Yeah.
As a man. Jay, I would swing on Mike Tyson.
Okay.
On God. I swing on any fighter. I'm not going to be disrespected. I'm not going to feel like you punking me because you got some skill or whatever. And I'm swinging first.
But that's
gonna get my shit
But
off.
that's the thing, to know Mike Tyson personality is to know that that's the last thing that Mike Tyson thinks about doing.
It's fighting, yeah.
He's a non-violent ass person. So for it to get to that point,
Yeah.
Wack had to be doing something. And
He got to be. Wack is extra.
And he probably knew he was doing something that he was getting to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to rile a nigga up if I ain't trying to go down that road.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I felt like for him to swing on Mike, to know that Mike was about to hit him, and to get Mike to that point, he had to been like saying some disrespectful shit. Yeah. See, as a man, I understand standing on what you saying, and if you believe that, that's what you're saying. But as a man, nigga, I ain't gotta fight you, bro. I could leave, and you can like the disrespect, nigga. As soon as I feel disrespect, I'm out this bitch.
Right.
Interview over, my nigga. Figure out another way, nigga.
If he get aggressive. Like I'm not saying that I'm just gonna pop off on Mike.
Oh, if it's different.
If he get aggressive and try to feel like he's gonna punk me because he who he is, I'm going. Period.
I ain't saying like I'm not saying I'm scared to swing on him. I'm saying like I don't need to do this.
You don't need to put yourself in traffic.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like
pretty much that's what that is.
Unless I have to put myself in traffic, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I have to, bro, it is what it is.
I got you.
If he puts you in a spot, but I don't see Mike Tyson putting a nigga in a spot to have to fight. Especially high Mike Tyson.
I can't say that because...
Do you watch that podcast?
Did the episode come out already?
No, I'm saying, do you watch the podcast, like other episodes of the podcast?
Yeah, definitely.
He's not even that type of person, bro.
But you gotta understand that Mike Tyson knew about the comments Wack 100 has made about his friend.
So you saying he probably came in aggressive just because off of him not liking him?
If he asked him about it, like, so, you know what I mean? And Wack extra, I ain't gonna lie. It is ways and mannerisms that you can have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To kind of like, yeah, when I said what I said, that's what I meant. But I know a different side of them. And you might have a rebuttal like, well, you know, that's not cool. Like, yeah, you're right. Blah, blah, blah. The conversation could have went like that. Wack 100 is extra. He's Pyro. He's an OG gangster nigga.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna take that shit like with a grain of salt. He like, nigga, who the fuck? Like, nigga, yeah, I said that. Like, we haven't saw the episode at all.
That's what I said.
I'm pretty sure that's what the dynamic was.
We got to see the footage, bro.
We got to see the footage.
Because at this point, with the speculation, like...
I'm building it up.
It all have to go a certain way for me to be able to swing on this nigga. If I feel like if he was disrespecting me the whole time, then yeah, we might have to. And in that case, I will have to swing first because I'm not letting this nigga hit me first.
Yeah.
Well. So I feel what you know what I'm saying?
So like I said, I asked a bunch of people, you know, would you swing on, dog? Like, you know what I'm saying? And niggas' first instinct was no, but my follow-up question was if you felt disrespected or felt like he was trying to punk you or sun you in a way.
Yeah.
And niggas, everybody was like, hell yeah, nigga, like shit, we gotta go. I'm
Especially
going first.
Because like they not that far in age.
Not even that. Like, because Mike Tyson had like most people who like boxers, prize fighters rather. I ain't gonna say boxers. Because a lot of niggas claim that they boxers. But prize fighters are niggas who get paid to fight.
Yeah.
These niggas, like, they train on a different level. Mm-hmm. These is niggas that can fuck you up quick.
Yeah.
One punch, literally. Yeah. Most times.
Yeah, most definitely.
So niggas think twice about that shit. But I ain't scared of no nigga. And I know everybody got a puncher's chance. That's why I'm going first. Because if I hit your ass right, it ain't gonna be a fight.
See, I get what you're saying, but my thing is with the fighters and shit, like, he's not like other fighters. Mike Tyson is a person who he's essentially ashamed of his past.
Definitely.
Even with the fighting and how he acted and how wild he was.
He's ashamed of his behavior.
Yeah.
He's not ashamed of him whooping niggas' asses in the ring.
No, he said like the brutality in it. He was like, it was ways he could have did that without doing it like that. He did it because he wanted to punish the nigga.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And he said he didn't have to punish the nigga.
He could just beat the shit out of him.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's ashamed of how he even like...
That's just the mentality.
So what I'm saying is he's separating himself from this shit so far that he's a non-violent ass person now. He's essentially like Cheech and Chong. Like, he's one of those niggas who just... When the last time you heard him swinging on somebody or something?
When the last time you heard a nigga actually testing Mike for them to swing on him?
That's what I'm saying. They don't test...
Mike Tyson don't fight or have issues like that because he's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. Fuck how he thinking because he ain't a monk, nigga. Unless he start wearing a robe with his balls in a sack, that's when I'll believe Mike Tyson is completely non-violent.
Do he even train? He don't even train or nothing, bro.
But you don't need to. Any fucking fighter would tell you, you never lose that shit.
I know. I'm not saying you lose it, but what I'm saying is for somebody who trying to like I said, somebody even if that's in his life and he's such a machine with that shit, that's something that you can't turn off. He gonna train for the rest of his life. Like
he just changed his mentality.
Floyd still trained like he about to fight tomorrow, bro, and
that's
he retired for 2 or 3 years now, bro.
Because you never know.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like if you love it like that, then you act like that. He tried to detach himself from that shit. But so don't look at him as a fighter. Look at him as an older guy that's sitting there.
And he used to fight.
Yeah, they used to fight.
But you still gotta look at him as a nigga that can knock you the fuck out.
I'm not
gonna ignore that.
It's a lot of niggas can. A lot of niggas sit across from game. This nigga ain't no prize fighter. But we seen this nigga beat 40 Glock up with a cell phone in his hand. This nigga had took perfect picture and perfect video beating the shit out of a nigga.
But the difference is he's not a prize fighter.
But that's what I'm saying though.
I know you said like because any nigga first off, any nigga like I'm not gonna say every nigga got hands, but some niggas can fight.
Yeah,
that's just how it is.
Yeah,
some niggas can't. Some niggas don't know what to do, and that to me is just lack of experience in that field. Yeah. Not saying that you can't fight, you just haven't had a lot of fights.
Yeah,
you don't know if you can take a punch. A nigga hit you the right way, niggas curtains.
You ain't battle tested.
Right, exactly, 100%. So my thing is, I'm still looking at Mike Tyson as Mike Tyson. Yeah. Even though, like, I know that he's like, peace, and I respect that 100%. I love the fact that he recognizes that the fact that he wants to kill people in the ring was not okay.
Yeah.
But don't think for 1 second that this nigga, like, you're going to disrespect Mike. He's going to try to avoid the situation.
Yeah.
But if you keep, it's like a nigga poking a bear. 100%. That's the analogy.
Yeah.
Poking a bear. You think you want the smoke, bitch, until he turn around and give you exactly what you want.
But that's what I'm saying. That means you deserve it at that point. So I'm saying Wack might have been poking the bear, bro.
We have to see the episode.
That's what I'm saying. If we only speculate,
bro, my synopsis is only the fact that we have a regular dude that was a gangster who probably had street fights. Yeah. Probably shot a couple niggas.
Yeah.
Probably shot himself. I don't know.
Yeah.
But a nigga who is not scared of people at all. Wack 100 is a nigga who is not scared of anybody. Yeah. As far as we know. Mm-hmm. He will talk his shit to whoever. Yeah. Period.
He knocked out Stitches, and Stitches bigger than him.
Come on now.
And taller than him.
Come on now. Young nigga. Yeah. Hungry. Shit on his face. Tattooed everywhere. Yeah. That nigga looks scary. Wack like, nigga, bitch, come get these hands.
2-piece and a biscuit, nigga.
Shouts out to Wack for that shit, though. Shouts out to Wack for that shit, because I remember that. Nigga. So the aggression. Mm-hmm. If like I said, if once we see the episode, if Mike was giving that aggression, which I think
he wrong,
which I think he was, because I can never blame a man for how he reacts to something. I only can blame myself for me getting him there.
Yeah.
Period.
Because for him to swing on him first, that means that Mike might have been saying something.
It got aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, what you saying? Nigga, like, I ain't no bitch, never been, nigga. And then, too, I think when you think about, like, you ain't got to say Mike Tyson. We can say Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. Floyd Mayweather's a nigga who train every day.
T.I. swung on him.
T.I. swung on that nigga. I gotta swing first, bitch, because you gonna kick my ass, nigga. Yeah. I gotta swing first.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it that serious for you to have to take this ass whooping, knowing that you about to take this ass whooping?
I don't know what the situation is.
Come on, bro.
Like, but you're not gonna disrespect me, especially not on camera.
Yeah.
If the cameras was off and it's just some me and you shit, I might bitch up because you might listen, bro. I'm sorry.
Or come back and shoot the shit out that nigga if you
or I'm
feel
coming back
strong.
with the heat. But you got me on camera. I can't go out like that, bro. My reputation depends on me being a tough guy. You gotta remember.
Did you talk that shit? You ain't gotta swing on that nigga.
No, bitch. He
ain't trying to fight, bro.
I gotta go.
You want to escalate it to that point when you know you can have an argument and you can big dog and son this nigga, and there's so many people in between y'all that ain't shit gonna happen. He just gonna be mad. You gonna be mad. You gonna get walked out, and you still look gangster. Or you rather go swing on this nigga and then he whoop your ass and mop your ass up in this little tight ass room.
Oh God, no, it won't even be a whole mop. If I swing on him and Mike hit me with a good one, I'm done. So it's 2 hits.
But no,
3. Me, what I'm saying, me and him, me hitting the front.
It ain't no big space. If you ever look at that studio,
I said it's small.
It's to the point where if I'm in front of you, ain't nobody getting in the middle of us.
First off, Mike Tyson.
So what I'm saying, if I'm beating your ass, you have to come around and try to push past me to get to me and try to hold me. So nigga, I'm about to beat your ass for about 45 seconds until they get me.
Listen, and this is just for anybody small intestine. or large intestine. Shout out to the stomach. I don't tolerate disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm a person who does not give off disrespect. I don't disrespect people. So if you open up them floodgates, my nigga, you better be prepared to swim.
I'm with you.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm with you.
Bitch, because I'm Michael Phelps in the water.
That's all I was saying, bro. You got to be ready for it. If you know you got to be ready to try to get this nigga, bro.
You got to be ready. 100%. So that's 100%.
We in agreement to that.
We in agreement. You got to be ready.
Yeah.
But the one we not in agreement is I'm going off just merely off of words.
Yeah, like I'd rather
in actions.
It had to be action for me to be
personally. I think that Mike Tyson felt such a way about Tupac
that he wanted to fight him.
Because you got to think too. Because I think Mike Tyson invited Tupac to the fight. Like, bro, come. I think that was what the story was. I'm not 100% on that.
Okay.
But if you invite a nigga like Tupac or anybody to some shit and they get killed,
you feel responsible.
You're gonna feel responsible.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I know he feel a way about Pac. Because the image that he posted on Instagram when he commented on the whole situation with Wack was an image of him and Pac.
Yeah.
So, I know he fell away. But Wack 100, you get my respect for that.
Yeah.
If the situation calls for it.
I didn't like the fact that he was putting up videos like of his medicine and like basically saying that he got his ass whipped, but he's
because of the obvious. It's Mike Tyson, bro. Like, who the fuck, nigga? You gonna get beat up, bro? Like, it's just come on, man. You gonna get beat up.
This nigga probably hit him like 60 times in that.
No, I'm telling you, he probably hit him once, maybe twice.
You think so?
Boxers, bro, like this. When you, especially a prize fighter, because like I said, a prize fighter is a person who fights for money.
Yeah.
So every nigga that box and goes to the gym, they just box. But a nigga who fight in the ring for money is a prize fighter. These is guys who train every single day of their life.
Yeah.
They have abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And they have mannerisms. To where, like, if you about to scrap with a nigga and he move a certain way, he position himself.
Yeah.
That's a nigga you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, but if we talking about Mike Tyson, a nigga who suppressed that shit so much, you think if he let it out, if he let it creep out, it ain't gonna be like, nigga, I can't stop myself right now. I need to pummel this nigga.
No, because boxing is all about control.
But Mike Tyson is a person that notoriously didn't have no control.
No.
He didn't.
He wanted to kill you. He knew when to stop though, because he didn't kill anybody.
No, he didn't know when to stop, bro.
He knew when to stop. When the referee got in the middle, he knew when to stop. Come on now, let's not say the nigga ain't got no control.
No, I'm talking about like even when he was losing it and abandoning his game plan and still going forward strong and swinging and you know you're not hitting shit. Like he's so reckless, like to the point where when he's angry, he's off of his game sometimes. Right. Like that's the moments I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the moments when he beat niggas' asses. I'm talking about the like where he can't pull it back. A smart fighter are going to defense mode when you know you ain't landing shit. Right. You get what I'm saying? He don't do that. He just keep going forward and going forward and going forward until he get knocked the fuck out. Yeah. So,
but I'm gonna wrap up the conversation, and the only way I'm gonna wrap it up is exactly what I said before. If you open up them floodgates, you better be prepared to swim.
Yeah, we need to see that footage though.
That's it.
They need to drop it. I think they might just like fuck it and can it.
No, they gonna drop it. They gonna drop it.
You think so?
Yeah. It's good business. Not for nothing.
Definitely be good.
They gonna edit the fuck out that shit if they don't want to put the fight out, but whatever. But Smack owning that I mean, not Smack, but Wack owning that shit, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
But in light of Tupac, we got some news that the Hughes brothers got approved by the Tupac estate to do a documentary.
Yeah.
Now I gotta ask how you feel about that.
I'm kind of over it. I've seen a lot of documentaries, even over the last 2 years. I've seen like 3 of them. Yeah. And I'm kind of over the story. I've seen the perspective of the cops. I've seen the perspective of the gangsters that was around them. I'm good on that shit. I'm straight. The story has been told.
I just don't know why. So Hughes brothers, we ain't gonna really get on it a lot. Leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah. I feel like because they feel like they knew Tupac and shit like that. They feel like
they definitely had a relationship. So if you don't know who the Hughes brothers are, I think it's Albert and Allen Hughes or some shit like that. Yeah. But there's a few movies that they did was Dead Presidents, Book of Eli, Menace to Society. So they got some shit under their belt.
They actually got an infamous video from back in the day. It was a Death Row versus somebody fight, and the Hughes brothers ended up
When they was on a golf course.
On the golf course.
When BG knockout. Yeah. I remember that.
So
I remember that, yeah.
One of the brothers got knocked out pretty bad in that video. But go ahead.
But yeah, so like these niggas is niggas with shit under their belt. Nonetheless. Old shit and new shit. They've been around for a long time. They're gonna be around till the time ends. I just don't see the reason to keep talking about Tupac and or Big. I don't want to see nothing.
Yeah, I'm good on that shit.
These men live short lives, but they was great. It started off kind of fucked up, but it ended up smooth out for them niggas, and they died on top.
The only way I would like to see it is if it was a part of like a Snoop Dogg story or something like that.
Yeah, like you mean like if we do a Snoop movie and then Pac. Yeah, I'm not against that.
That's the only way.
I
don't want
that because he was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just to put him in a placement like that. I don't want to see no more exposés and shit about this shit.
None of that. I don't want to hear no motherfucking
shit.
Interviews. I don't want to talk to no. I don't want to see no evidence. I don't want to see shit. Let it the fuck go.
This last one USA did, and now it's on Netflix. That was a pretty good one. When they showed the perspective of the police officers who was taking over the cases and shit. The Biggie and Tupac. But nigga,
after that, I done seen everybody's perspective except Tupac's. And if you ain't got him talking, nigga, I don't want.
According to that shit, all the evidence says that the person who killed both of them niggas is dead.
Yeah.
So it ain't even no point.
There's nothing to talk about. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Yeah.
But let's keep the ball rolling. Let's talk Dababy.
Okay.
Dababy.
My nigga. I fuck with him. You know I fuck with him.
Jay fuck with this nigga
every
heavy.
day, bro.
And I'm the one who told Jay about the nigga play some songs, and Jay done took off with the nigga. He done stole my friend.
Yeah, that's my nigga, bro. I fuck with him.
Now, Dababy was in the mall, and the nigga was talking shit on live. And they beat his ass, damn near beat the drawers off the nigga. That's all I'm saying.
Nah,
because the nigga pants was down, bro.
I never seen a nigga that deserved it more in my life, bro. Like the way he was taunting this nigga in the videos that he was posting.
Yeah,
before
facts. Yeah. Do we know what's dog name? I gotta get dog name.
Cam Coldheart.
Cam Coldheart?
Yeah. Cam.
He a rapper?
He a rapper. North Carolina rapper.
He's a rapper?
Cam Coldheart. Yeah.
Cam.
Damn.
If you got any tough shit, any shoot a nigga shit in your raps,
you know we do.
Delete that shit, my nigga. You're done, bro.
That nigga was doing videos talking about something. He had the pistol on him. Nigga, we seen your pants down. Nigga, you ain't had no gun.
Shit, nigga.
No gun nowhere.
Nigga, your whole drawers was out. Nigga, you got your drawers beat off you. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
He don't strike me for a nigga that'll have like a clip or something to put the gun on. I keep
grabbing for this cup and ain't shit in there. Ain't shit in that motherfucker. I keep looking at the Bud Light top. God damn it.
Fuck it.
But back to Cam.
Yeah.
Cam. Dababy killed the nigga, bro. Smacked a couple other niggas. Then got G-checked and was like, nigga, ain't no G-checking over here. Why you gonna keep fucking with this nigga, bro? Why anybody testing this nigga?
Shout out to the niggas on YouTube who clip the videos together, bro. That shit, when you watch it all like in full, like my man's Cam videos and then the baby videos, that shit like a movie, bro. Cause the way it cut, like nigga, it cut from my man's with his selfie cam talking shit like, look at this bitch ass nigga, the baby, to this nigga
on the ground.
This nigga the baby, like, look at this nigga nose bloody.
Ass out. Bro.
God damn. They was talking about the nigga in the background was unbothered. They just beat the shit out of this nigga. He like, bro, come on. He got the bags in his hair.
Then to make a live video with a fat ass lip, you keep licking that motherfucker. That shit was irritating as hell.
It was, bro.
Yeah, you felt that, nigga. That lip was big to the motherfucker.
I felt that. I felt that shit. I was trying to lick at my own
nigga
lip.
looking at that motherfucker like...
I start feeling my shit like, damn.
You know, listen, dog. You know some shit fucked up on you, bro, and you keep fucking with it. Like, nigga, this shit. Hell
yeah.
Nigga, Nigga hit you in your eye. You know your shit, but you keep wiping that motherfucker. God damn. That
He be like, oh shit.
So bleeding still. He kept licking his lip.
He fucked him up, bro. They fucked him
But
up.
they say, you ain't even do it, nigga. Security. Bitch, I'm rich now, nigga. I ain't got to put my hand. You know what I do.
He ain't even have security. It was him and his brother, bro.
You know. So he lied. Cam, you lied, bitch.
Yeah, it was him and his brother, bro. They beat the shit out that nigga. He was like, he can walk up to the security nigga. How many people jumped me?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's why I said the niggas on YouTube. Shout out to them niggas. They got that video together.
You
bro.
know you lost. Well, you don't know how many niggas fight you.
No, he wanted to prove that he got jumped. So he asked the security guard how many niggas was beating him. He was like, it don't matter, bro. You talking shit. Like, you ain't give a fuck who was standing with this nigga.
All right, so listen. Anytime I see a fucking fight online,
yeah,
the shit that pisses me off at the end is when the nigga, whoever y'all jump, don't be fucked up. Mm-hmm. He be a little discombobulated, yeah, because it was 80 niggas.
Yeah.
But he don't be bloody. This nigga was bloody.
Bloody.
Ass out. Nigga, discombobulated, all that, 100%.
Yeah.
So shouts out to the baby and the baby brother.
Yeah, bro.
See how I played it, the baby brother. If he start rapping, that should be his name, the baby brother. Flat out. But they beat the shit out of this nigga in the mall.
They did, bro.
That was a good laugh. That nigga lip, he kept licking that motherfucker. Y'all gotta see the video, bro.
That nigga shit was extra swole.
That nigga kept. That nigga put some Vaseline on that motherfucker. He kept going.
That shit look like a side effect. Some medication.
That shit like an Instagram filter.
What the fuck wrong with this?
I
ain't never seen a nigga who get that instant karma right in that moment though.
Yeah, nigga talking shit. Nigga, 5 minutes later, you on the floor with your ass out.
You hear that shit from SpongeBob 5 minutes later. That shit. Hey, bro.
Why the fuck? And that's some Carolina shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Because ain't nobody on no other coast, hood, fucking with the baby. He will kill you.
That nigga, you seen the video of him in Atlanta? When the niggas rolled up on him? When
he's shooting the video.
Yeah.
He's shooting the 21 video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that nigga, he don't give a fuck, bro. Where he at?
It's not about giving a fuck, bro. It's about respect.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I'm a kid like the baby. But my philosophy is the same. I'm not disrespecting you.
Yeah.
So when you open them floodgates, nigga, just be prepared to swim.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, nigga. It's not giving a fuck. Like, nigga, a lot of niggas will be like, I'm not from this city. I don't want no smoke, nigga, so I'm going to tread lightly. But niggas who don't give a fuck, it's like, nigga, you not about to disrespect. Bro. I don't give a fuck where we at, nigga. If I'm in your crib, nigga, you ain't going to disrespect me.
Yeah, that way. But long story short, bro. What's Cam Soda? What's his name? What's his name, Jake?
Cam Coldheart. Coldheart.
Boy, that heart warm in the motherfucker, nigga. Cut it out. Well, you said he asked security how many people jumped me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. That shit was bad, bro. He should have left that nigga alone. They said he been taunting this nigga for like years. Saying he was gonna beat the baby ass when he see him and all that shit.
You cannot do this shit when it's two niggas like me and Jay podcaster, bro.
Yeah. We definitely not the niggas to run up on either.
Not that either.
Not together, bro.
No. Shit, not apart, nigga.
Yeah,
shit.
but I'm just saying, together, nigga, we could take at least 10.
Bro. Who 10?
Me and you, nigga.
No, maybe 8, nigga.
Maybe 8.
Hell no, correct that, bitch. That's 5 niggas.
I think I can take care
of 5. You think you would do 5?
Nigga, the first 3 going down easy.
He talking about easy, man.
The last 2 ain't going down because I'm tired, bro. That's the only reason. I'm going to have to fight with them niggas for a minute.
I'm not finna go there with you right now.
But go ahead.
Bottom line is, leave the baby alone.
Yeah, leave that.
Fuck it, leave all babies alone. Side baby, little baby, baby.
Sweet baby Rays.
Sweet baby Rays. Though, yeah, don't fuck with sweet baby. Sweet baby Rays. Baby face. Nigga, leave all babies alone. Nigga, little babies, real babies. Nigga, leave all babies alone. That's the bottom line, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm just saying.
That way.
Cause I think little baby would get a nigga killed too. Like, nigga, man, put it. You know, I try to do the nigga voice.
Don't do the voice, bro.
Don't do the voice. All right. side of it. You know, it's that whole thing. But leave all the babies alone, man.
Yeah, leave them niggas alone.
Niggas trying to die on them hills, bro.
Man, fuck that.
Is that the hill you want to die on, though? Getting beat up with a nigga named Baby?
But this nigga got a lot of evidence online, so to try him is like, come on, bro, why are you doing this? Man. We just seen this nigga punch a nigga mid-verse, bro, and keep going. You seen that shit, that video of him in the club?
Who? Oh, yeah.
Nigga walked up on him while he rapping, bro.
Slapped the shit out of dog.
And kept going, didn't miss a beat. Nigga kept rapping.
Listen, bro, just leave all babies alone, bro. That's it. We live in the world, nigga. Just leave babies alone.
The baby's off limits. Nigga.
Baby's off limits, bro. Now, let's go to some shit where I feel like fisticuffs should have happened.
Yeah.
Meek Mill gets turned away at the Cosmopolitan in Vegas.
Okay.
This show guy.
I feel
this show
you.
homie.
I'm with you.
Meek was pissed. Mm-hmm. He made a video. Meek Mill pulls up to the Cosmopolitan trying to hop out. They said, no, brother. Get the fuck on. And Yo Gotti spoke out saying he got the same treatment. Sway Lee nigga said some slick shit to him. I think Sway Lee be fucking rooms up, though. He like the kind of nigga that'll fuck a room up.
Like on that rockstar shit.
Yeah, bro, get your ass out of here.
Yeah.
Meek Mill gets turned away. Now, Meek Mill posted a video. They shot it live. They was turning him away. He was pissed.
Yeah.
I don't think Meek was trying to necessarily get motherfuckers involved.
Yeah.
I
think he said he was going to sue, though.
Sue. I don't know how you can sue that. I don't know, bro. But the Cosmopolitan said that they're going to make a public apology. Mm-hmm. Probably get that nigga free rooms for life. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Bottom line is, who the fuck stand at the Cosmopolitan when they going to Vegas?
I don't know, bro. I ain't even thought about that shit as a spot to go. No. But somebody said something that was interesting that I heard. Why do we care so much about places that don't want us to be there in the first place? Like, why do we want to occupy those type of spaces?
Well, who want to occupy it?
Like, he want to go. He was arguing with him to like why I can't go eat.
I think he was arguing more so because he knew it was some bullshit.
I know, but like nigga, I know I'm about to come in this bitch and drop a bag. If I know y'all ain't fucking with me, I'm not about to come in here now for sure. Like, even if it was a chance that I could, I don't even want to because I'm not spending no money here. Right. I'm going somewhere else where my money gonna be more appreciated. Right. Where I'm gonna be treated better. So at that moment, I'm like, nigga, fuck y'all niggas. I would have put out a statement, but I wouldn't have been trying to get back in that bitch. I would have been like, oh yeah, run my shit. Just make sure y'all get all my shit together. And I'm about to go down to MGM and drop an epic bag, nigga, and y'all gonna wish y'all would have had that shit I spent.
Well, Cosmopolitan know black people patronize their business, so they're gonna make a public apology. But I don't even want to talk about that. I brought that up because I want to bring the light to that Meek Mill got a new judge.
Yeah.
On his case, his 2008, 2006 case, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So shouts out to that. Can we get an applause, Jay?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Applause, nigga.
At this point, I feel like Meek Mill will never see the inside of another jail cell. Just because he got a new judge, you know what I'm saying, whole new thing. He got a whole new lineup. I think he's going to go and get off all that. Because that next judge don't want that same shit that the last judge got.
Was going through, yeah.
Don't want no parts.
Because I feel like she got to a point where she couldn't handle the scrutiny.
She was vindictive.
No, I'm saying she couldn't handle the scrutiny she was under.
Oh, no.
After everybody started finding out the shit she was doing.
Oh, yeah.
So now I feel like she wanted to distance herself from this shit because she just like tired of being tormented over this shit. Because she's probably still staying in Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By her working there. So
yeah. But shouts out to that, though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really want to get on it like, we know certain places don't like niggas coming through. Yeah. Especially when you got 80 niggas with you.
And not only that, they look at like certain shit that goes on. Apparently, they was at a party the day before, and some people got into a fight, and Meek Mills was there, so they just basically turned him away because they like profiled him as like, oh, he one of those rappers that was there the night somebody was fighting. I ain't trying to deal with it. So I mean, they were being racist and shit. That's why I said I wouldn't even want to be a part of that shit. I'd be like, you know what,
I'd never come to y'all shit again.
I would tell everybody I know not to come to that bitch.
But that was the objective of the video. That's why I was saying, like, it's not about him feeling away, like, or patronizing these businesses.
It was basically him showing to the public
how these
how they
motherfuckers
act.
is, so don't fuck with them.
Okay, I see what you say. If you look at it like that, yeah, I agree with it.
You know what I mean? But let's keep the ball rolling. Let's go to 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about 50 Cent last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
On the Terminator episode. Checking niggas about his money.
Yeah.
And
Notorious for that.
Somebody that's on power and we assume fuck with 50 was not exempt from it.
He actually was signed to 50.
And he was on G Unit.
Yeah, but now he's independent. He signed the Empire.
Ro Timmy, the big nose bandit.
From Nigeria.
By the way. 50 Cent G check that nigga like I want my money.
Yeah.
100 bands. Now, the funny part of this story is the fact that he went on a Breakfast Club and said he did not owe him no money.
No money, yeah.
But bitch, you did.
He said he didn't owe him money until his album went #1.
So he was saying like 50 trying to capitalize.
No, 50 Cent said that. He said, nigga, since your shit went #1, I want to see my money now.
Okay.
So he like, at this point, you owe me, but he not technically like obligated. I don't know how that works because I think the album was like made in conception.
Yeah.
While he was still under G Unit, like, you know what I'm saying? But when the album actually came out, he wasn't on G Unit no more. So I don't know if that property's still theirs. But if that's what the discrepancy is over, he probably like.
I don't know. I think
no.
it might be more so like be like in a way of
I put
like,
money on these records.
nah, like shit, I got you locked into this show. And the reason why your album going #1, the reason why people know who you is because of the show that I put you on.
But how do you come up with a number for that?
I don't know. I think it's I don't think 50 Cent got no slouches around him. I think it's algorithms and shit like that. They go based off of 100,000. You know what I'm saying? You got the #1 album.
I feel like he pulled numbers out his ass, bro. And niggas like either gonna pay it or not.
Nah,
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
that.
Because I feel like he probably did enough for people to know that they probably like, okay, it's probably worth that. I ain't gonna argue with the nigga, but I know it could be less than this. But just to shut him the fuck up, he go this 100,000. Like my man's probably like, nigga, like they say he's a money man. The dude he was going at last time talking about his girl and shit. And like the little money he gave 50 is nothing to him compared to what he dropping. He making movies and TV shows and shit.
Right.
So like, you gonna really do all this for small pennies?
Yes. We talking about petty 50 Cent. 50 Cent is petty. Even though the amounts of money that he's asking for people, to him, would seem petty. But to us, 100 bands, I need that.
Low key is promotion for both of them. If you really look
Definitely.
at it.
That's what a lot of people thought. A lot of people thought that it was like he was doing this shit to hype up his album.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, his album went #1 anyway.
Because he said that in the interview too, that 50 does things strategically.
Facts.
Yeah. So
You don't know 50, nigga. He don't know 50 like that to be saying no shit like that, bitch.
I mean, he probably do.
He want his money, nigga.
50 stood next to him more than anybody I ever seen because that's the only reason I know him. Even before he was on Power or before his role was big enough on Power, nigga, I was seeing him doing music and I didn't really listen to it, but like I would see him visually next to 50 Cent.
Right.
So like I understand what 50 would feel like he responsible for something, but to put a number on it, like nigga, we have to figure this out. Like nigga, we could sit at a table instead of coming at me like that. Nigga, you should have hit me up and been like, look, we have to work out something. I see you rolling now, nigga. We can talk about funds now, nigga.
Ain't that like a nigga? I'm gonna wait till this nigga get up and then I'm on his ass.
I mean, that's the book. Real talk. I ain't gonna come to.
I ain't gonna press you when you ain't got 100,000.
Exactly, bro.
I'm gonna wait till you #1 and I know you got 100,000, bitch, because I'm paying you.
It's petty at this point if I don't give it to you.
I don't think it's petty. I just think if you owe me, nigga, I want it. 50 Cent is establishing a pattern, a behavior pattern to you're not gonna just owe me no money. We're not gonna have the same Dame Dash Lee Daniels situation with me. Yeah. I'm not doing that.
But
you owe me. Give me my money.
But it's fucked up because everybody you do that to, you actually cut a relationship off.
Yeah. I don't think they cut a relationship. I don't know. It could.
Well, Timmy ain't gonna do no business with this nigga 50 as long as he can stand it. Like Power, I don't know. That shit is a little deeper than that because the contract's been signed.
Yeah.
But like moving forward, hell nah. He ain't about to get in no type of situation with 50 after this shit.
Bro. Now that the main vein is drained. That wine, bro. That shit.
Give you some air horns for that.
Hell no. Have we just said everything about 50 that we need to say? Other than he Captain Petty, don't owe the nigga no money.
Yeah, don't owe that nigga shit.
Pay what you owe. Don't be his friend. Said, no, I ain't gonna say don't be his friend.
Yeah,
I ain't borrowing shit from 50. I ain't borrowing nothing.
We could be friends though. I'm cool. I'll be cool with that nigga. I wouldn't get into business with him.
No, I get into business with him. I'm just not about to owe him shit. You ain't about to firm me nothing, nigga. Let's get this shit out the mud.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, I'm with you. I fuck with 50.
I need that. I clarified in that contract that I'm gonna owe you anything.
Yeah,
bitch. Because the moment you get to tripping, nigga, where that location at?
Drop that pen.
Drop the pen, nigga. And that's the weird part about it too. Like these niggas is just like,
hop, skip, and jump.
Nigga, if I'm gonna go on live and make a video, my video is pulling up to where he at. Yeah, that's what I'm about. What's up, sucker? You know that's a feat. He still says shit like that. What you want to do, sucker?
Point the camera at this house like, nigga, I'm outside.
I'm outside, bitch. Where you at, nigga? And I know he in another country. Shout out to Takashi.
Yeah, shout out to Takashi.
What we got next? We getting to the end, but I want to do an update on Steve Harvey because last week you had or the week prior, last episode you had suggested that it might be a scandal, but it's not. Okay. So I did a little put the fillers out there in your words. Okay. But basically it started in 2016 with the Steve Show. Mm-hmm. Where the fuck is that shit at? Where the fuck is that shit at?
So what was it?
Well, the show got moved from a partner network, but when they had got moved from shooting wherever they were shooting at to LA, he took a bigger cut in an executive producer role. And the studio was pissed because they wasn't making no money off of it. He was still going. Okay. Because of however the contract was set up. So after that, they had a desire to get rid of him. Because they wasn't making no money off of Steve. Okay. That's one thing I do. So it was good business for him, but it wasn't good business for the studio. Them. Yeah. So I just wanted to clarify that because, Jay had kind of hinted toward that it being a scandal, or we thought it might be one.
No, I just said it was the way it was falling that it looked like they was trying to get ahead of something.
Yeah, but no, they not. It's just niggas out for him because he do good business.
Yeah, but then a lot of shit did start to come out and surface. Like he was making it a hostile environment for a lot of the people who was working there. They was saying like they went back to that letter he put up. Like, don't talk to me, even if I'm in a makeup chair, don't say nothing. Yeah. So a lot of people didn't like him either. So that could be part. I mean, it wasn't a scandal, but that's kind of part of the reason.
I think he's gonna get a paycheck anyway.
Because if he was a likable nigga, they would have tried to like restructure that shit so they start making money off of it. It would be mutually thing. Right. But now they like fuck that nigga. He an asshole anyway.
Right. So that's all we got to say. I just want to update that. So it's not a scandal. It's just good business on his behalf, but not necessarily for the networks. This week we lost an individual, Frank Lucas. I was gonna say legend, but because he turned snitch, I'm not 100% sure if he's considered a legend. Even though he didn't tell on black people, he told on Italians. You know what I'm saying?
I give him legendary status for that.
So I ain't no talking about nobody that's look like me, nigga. Everybody else, they good to go. I don't know. It's still sticky for me. You know what I mean? Because you play the game.
I mean, because they would do that too, though.
So you giving them legend?
Yeah, I'm giving them legend, bro.
All right, fuck, I'm with you. So we lost a legend, Frank Lucas. If you don't know who Frank Lucas is, you watch the Denzel version of American Gangster.
Yep. And then they have a show called American Gangster. He has an episode.
Yeah, an episode on there as well. The reason why I was intrigued by American Gangster was because of Hoodlum. Yeah. And if you don't know Hoodlum, is Bumpy Johnson. He actually was Bumpy Johnson's driver. Yeah. Toward the end, when Bumpy got a little older and more empowered, he was Bumpy. So he learned a lot from Bumpy Johnson. And I just like how those stories are cohesive. Yeah. And in the beginning of American Gangster, Bumpy Johnson was, in it before he died.
Even with Diddy's father, they kind of implemented it in
exactly
and shit like that.
Yeah.
Too,
so it's a lot. So but rest in peace to Frank Lucas. God damn. But we probably get that out. But yeah, rest in peace to that. YG dropped a new album.
Yeah. So you want to get into the
I don't really want to get into it just because I fuck with YG, but I don't really like the album.
Okay.
I like it. Like, it's cool.
DJ Khaled dropped the album too. Since we ain't really.
Yeah, but we talked about that, but we didn't
Did
get
we?
indulged in it. Like, I like DJ Khaled album better
Okay.
than I like YG's album. But what I tell you the other day, I'm just tired of a bunch of motherfuckers on the song.
Songs, yeah.
He only had a couple of them, but I'm just tired of it, period.
Yeah.
So, and I'm tired of him saying we the best.
I like the album a lot. Off first listen, I didn't like it that much.
Well, which one, YG or Khaled?
Khaled's.
Okay.
I didn't like it. But then after I sat on it for a while, the song started to like fall apart for me, and I kind of like felt each moment they were trying to create, so I liked it more. With the YG shit, I couldn't really like jump on nothing, bro. And it's
Other
like
than Stop Snitching.
Stop snitching, bro.
Stop Snitching harder than motherfucker. Shouts out
then
to YG for that. That shit gave me a 3-6 Mafia feel off the dribble.
And then I like he do these acoustic. It's this guy that do these acoustic, like banjo type things, and they sit there with the rapper. And he was like saying the lyrics, and I actually heard it because there wasn't a whole lot of like bass and shit with it. And the lyrics is actually hard. You know what I'm saying? So that song, I like that song, but it's not a lot of like replay value on there, bro.
No.
It's a lot of like album fillers. It's like a album full of album fillers.
Yeah, but just to give a little background, YG was planning on dropping a 400 compilation album, and something happened within the camp, within the team.
And then it redirected to just him.
To just him dropping his own project. So Jay suggested that it could have been just him putting something together to put something out.
Yeah.
So
kind of to satisfy a deadline.
So I'm expecting another album.
Yeah, me too.
A more clear project, a clear-headed project, because, you know, with the in light of his brother Nip dying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know that fucked him up a little bit too. I don't know if that had any impact or effect.
I think the
on
album
his
was
recording.
done, he said, when I watched the Breakfast Club interview. He said the album was done before Nip died, but because he said it definitely was done before Nip, but it wasn't. It was done under the pretense that I just told you. Like, I mean, that you just spoke. Like, it wasn't apparent. It wasn't supposed to be his album at first.
Yeah.
So I feel like if he would have like locked in with like Mustard and I think because he said, and then that's another reason too that it could be different, because there was a lot of different sounds on there, and Mustard is back in the picture, and Mustard do a lot of different shit now. So he probably was like even the what is it, the Go Loco?
Yeah.
Like that's a different type of pace for YG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like maybe that Mustard influence kind of did that to him. He need to get back to that like foundational YG sound, but I didn't hear it on this album.
Yeah, I didn't either, but YG, I'm just looking, like I said, we're not fans.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
we're not fucking with you. We listen to the album in its entirety. There is records on there that I do like, but as far as the cohesiveness of the project, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
That's just my honest opinion. Feel free to listen to it. Anybody else? It's definitely a good listen. Listen to Stop Snitching. That shit gonna have you in a whole nother mode. Like I told
even the
BJ,
Go Loco record, cool.
Go Loco record crazy, and it just like you bringing up Mustard. The records that Mustard didn't sound like traditional Mustard.
Yeah.
So but I was impressed a little bit of his trajectory.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
it's
he acclimated to the songs good.
Yeah.
It wasn't
like it sounds like the album sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to like just the acoustics and like how it's mastered, like it sounds great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't, I can't say it wasn't what I was expecting. It didn't resonate.
Yeah, it didn't. It just was a new sound for YG for me. And it's kind of fucked up to put that on the artist. Like, I want the old YG.
Nah, but I needed some bitch who do you love on there. I ain't gonna lie. I needed that.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna have a good, like a couple good features.
It's definitely a West Coast sounding album.
Yeah.
If West Coast had a sound, which they do,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Period.
I get that. It is regional. That's probably why it sounds the way it does to us. Yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah. But I think we can wrap on that. Like, what we at? What's the time?
Shit, an hour 50.
That's cool.
Almost 2 hours.
Yeah, that's cool.
Good episode 70, big 70.
Big 70.
Big 70. nigga.
I'm blowed.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Your eyes low as hell. You like a black Asian.
Yeah, I know. I didn't smoke so
I was gonna
much
say
weed.
Blasian, but that sounds kind of feminine, so I just said black Asian.
It ain't feminine, but I got you.
I mean, I ain't never. If I see a nigga talking about Blasian, like nigga,
Yeah,
no.
that do sound. We just said it like that.
Because he gonna do the Blasian
Yeah,
pose,
you right,
nigga.
you
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
You
But ain't
right.
with all that shit.
You right, I'm wrong.
But before we get up out of here, Look out for Overtime coming soon. Another show me and Jay are producing.
Yes.
We are not in front of the camera, so we are excited about this project.
Yes. Shout out to our host, D.I.R.E.
My wife, she's gonna host it.
Yes.
It's an interview-based show. So artists, entrepreneurs, anybody you feel like you got a unique story, DM us and we will talk to you to get you on the show.
Yeah, we'll definitely get you in. It's gonna be a fun experience for both of us. So
Definitely.
lock it in, get ready.
So this has been another episode of Wordplay The Podcast with your host Drake Parker.
And your other host, Big J.
And we are done.
Big 70, nigga. Episode 70. We out.
What you mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends.